Did your first page have your initials? Did you bring the baggies?
Here on this Easter weekend to witness the marriage vows of Brian and Heather and to be in joyful celebration of their love for one another, as well as the love that each of you has given to them throughout their lives. As family and friends, you have shown them the blessings that come from loving one another within the relationships that you all hold so dear. Now we are gathered to support you upon your voyage of discovery as husband and wife. We are here to see you off on this incredible journey. Let us also be here to see them through. Who gives this beautiful woman's hand in marriage?
On behalf of my wife and I, we do.
How blessed we all are to be present for this joyous occasion. There are loved ones who could only be with us in spirit today. May you feel their love wrapped all around you. Let us pray. Lord, behold our family here assembled. We thank you for the place in which we dwell, for the love that unites us, for the peace accorded us this day, for the love that unites us, for the hope in which we expect tomorrow, for the health, the work, the food, and the bright skies that make our lives delightful, for our friends in all parts of the earth. Amen. A wedding is a sacred threshold. Brian and Heather, today you shall walk across that threshold, side by side, hand in hand, as equal partners in life and in love and in mutual support of one another. Uniting in marriage will bind you together for life, in a relationship so intimate that will influence your entire future. We know that the future holds its hopes and its disappointments, its successes and its failures, its great joys and sorrows. These elements mingle in every life. So not knowing what is before you, you take each other, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, in times of plenty and in want, for as long as you both shall live. Live with your hearts, and always take time to enjoy the simple things in life. Hold your commitment to one another above all others. Applaud each other's individuality as you navigate through this shared life. Love each other well. Conquer sadness with laughter, illness with thoughts of well-being, and always choose forgiveness over strife. I know how much thought, love, attention that you gave to planning your wedding and its celebration. No aspect of this day was left to chance. Every detail was careful, as well as the grand decisions, with the same tenderness, integrity, and grace. Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on a Valentine and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. Our love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, and a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely of places. And this radiance that never fades, this mysterious and magical joy, is the greatest treasure of all, known only by those who love. We have a reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is kind and envies no one. Love is never boastful, nor proud, nor rude, never selfish or quick to take offense. Love keeps no scores of wrongs, does not gloat over mistakes of others, but delights in the truth. There is nothing love cannot face. There is no limit to its faith, its hope, or its endurance. In a word, there are three things that last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Moment everybody's been waiting for. Are you ready to exchange your marriage vows?
Yeah. I, Brian, take you, Heather, to be my wife. I bring myself to you this day to share my life with you. You can trust my love toward you. I promise to be your faithful partner. I willingly will share and support your hopes and dreams. I vow to always be present for you. When you fall, I will catch you. When you cry, I will comfort you. When you laugh, I will share your joy. Everything I am and everything I have is yours. As I love you today, I shall love you become eternal.
From this day forward, I, Heather, take you, Brian, to be my husband. You are my best friend, everlasting. Today, I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage you and inspire you, to laugh with you in joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and always hold you in highest regard. I will fill your days with sunshine and love you with all my heart, for as long as you wish I live. this right, I will be like, and forever, touch my emotion.
These wedding bands are complete circles. They're always beginning, never ending. We're the symbols of your enduring and faithful love. These are your first gifts to each other as husband and wife. May the sun bring you new energies by day, and may the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away any worries you may have, and may the breeze blow new strength into your being. And all the days of your life, may you walk gently through this world and know its beauty. Heather and Brian, as you join hands, you take to the relation of husband and wife and solemnly promise to love, comfort, and support each other forever. As we came together, we were two simple people, but you are now a married couple, united by the most loving and binding of all contracts. As you have pledged to go forward in life together, meeting joy and sorrow as one family, may the world rejoice and recognize you as one in marriage. I therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Connecticut, with the greatest honor pronounce you husband and wife.
It's my great honor and my pleasure to introduce your newlyweds. Please welcome Heather and Brian Dierberger. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a nice hand for your bridal party and your bride and groom. Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I would it be a sin Take my
First of all, good evening and welcome. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Palazzo, Mrs. Dierberger. Thank you for having us all here. This is beautiful. The whole scene was beautiful. The wedding was gorgeous. So Brian asked me 6 months ago, 7 months ago, to stand up with him as best man. Obviously, I was completely honored. I've known Brian for over 20 years, and as I started thinking about what I was going to come up here and say, all of the stories that we went through, all the good times, just came back to my head. Like, Etzel's father, who's the one screaming back there. Hey, that's me! We were in high school. His dad came and ran a baseball practice, and at the end of the practice, there was a lot of cardio involved. So by the end, Brian was a little wheezy. His cardio wasn't as good as it is now. Good cardio now, and. So we had to carry him to the back of the truck. So, we had to lay him down there because he thought I was going to be sick. So, Mike, I'm not sure if that's anything he told you before you started coming and personally training people, but as I went back and went through all the good times when we lived together, all the trips, all of the times down to college and stuff like that, I started to realize that not only is Brian, my best friend, he's also been like a brother to me. He's been family for over 20 years now. He's someone that you can always turn to. He'll always be there. He's there to help out anything we need, and if you ever need anything, all you had to do was call. And now, you have to do that for Heather, and I know that you're going to succeed at that. I remember when Brian called, and he was talking about his first date, and he was like, yeah, this is really good. Can't wait to do it again. And he had this inflection in his voice that I hadn't heard ever. I was like, this is kind of serious. And we were all talking, and they came over to the house one night to watch football, and you could just tell when they were sitting on the couch. We're all watching football, and they're just sitting there talking to one another, and it was adorable. The football game's on, but they cared more about themselves. Every once in a while, he'd make fun of Brian because. The Pats are beating the Broncos, but that's expected. When you find that person that you're going to go and you want to spend the rest of your life with, it's special. And when you walked out and just seeing him start, you could tell that that's what that is. You guys are amazing, and you guys are amazing together. And I was told that now that I'm married, I actually get to give you guys advice. Well, if you guys obviously He's a fairly competitive person, whether it's at a card game he doesn't know how to play, so he's making up rules as he goes along, whether it's football or anything. I have to let you know that you're no longer going to ever get to win at anything anymore when it comes to Heather. Because if you do win, you're still going to lose, trust me. So, just kind of put your head... And, everyone all was stunned and started crying when Heather walked in because of how beautiful she looked tonight. You did. You look absolutely gorgeous. Now, I just want to let you know that as the time goes on, tomorrow, the next day, and stuff like that, I just want to prepare you. She's going to get actually even more beautiful every day. And you're going to get to wake up and you're going to get to really? And you're going to get to wake up and enjoy that. So, to my best friend, it's an honor to be up here with both of you. Heather, Brian, raise your glasses to the happy couple, lifelong happiness.
Now at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to once again introduce the matron of honor, Mrs. Kristen Fleming, who would come up and offer her toast.
First, I want to start by saying thank you everyone for coming out and spending this special day with our family. And Heather, that's some stuff for you. You and I have come a long way from sharing a room in a bed together, wearing earmuffs to sleep because we couldn't stand to listen to each other, down to using our pillow people as barriers between each other. We have grown to become best friends. A couple years ago, Heather and I had a private conversation about the future. Heather told me that she was never getting married. I told Heather that she will meet a guy and she will know that he is the right one because things will move along very quickly for her. Heather met Brian, and as soon as we knew it, they were engaged, and a year has gone by, and here we are today. I'm the matron of honor at Heather's wedding. Finally, I can now say, Heather, you need to listen to your little sister because she's always right. Brian and Heather, congratulations, and cheers to everybody.
Small and just the people that really meant the most to us. And as the list grew, and as I sit out here and I look at everybody here, I see, well, that list grew to almost 100. So to look out here and see everyone here, almost 90 people on Easter weekend, that says a lot about all of you. I think we only had 2 guests who couldn't make it. So that's enough. So we want to say thank you to all of you who made it out here again on Easter weekend. We also want to thank our parents. Without them, none of this could have even been remotely close to this. We're sorry for table 6. They've been so supportive. They never questioned anything we asked they did. And again, it wouldn't be half of this if it wasn't for them. So thank you very much to both our parents. And last but certainly not least, my beautiful bride. Who said yes to this. The past year, she's put in countless hours putting this night together. Between everything you see on the tables, everything that was waiting in some of your guys' rooms, and all the things you might leave with tonight, these are all things that she's been doing for the past year. And I had no clue she was so crafty and so artistic and creative. But this is amazing. So, raise your glasses. Let's have a great night. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Don't worry about me. You gotta do it.
let you hold the remote control. Let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who knows already. Oh, miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, even let you hold the remote control. Help me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you had too much.
I feel bad saying it. It's true. Don't feel bad. So I'm like, I looked at it, I go, where's your height? You took your shoes off, she just said, like, you don't know me? You don't remember? Like, whatever.
Even let you hold the remote control. The dishes in our kitchen sink.
Get on her nose. Get on her nose.
You got too much to do. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice hand for Heather and Brian.
You can't talk to Billy Idol that way! Billy Idol. Love you guys! Love you guys! Oh, Jesus,
Billy Idol gets it.
Yes! Idol gets it, why doesn't she? Yes! You can't talk to Billy Idol that way!